KTLA Radio 1, New York.
This program is intended for mature audiences only. If you have any homicidal or suicidal feelings, please consult a doctor before listening to this program.
Of course, we've got the one and only Jenny McCartney in the booth, the social media goddess herself, pushing those buttons, making the show go again today. And, the co-hosts. I guess we'll go with the co-hosts. We got some of those, of course, coming to us live via satellite, as always, from his perch, I guess, high atop the Mill Bay Studios in beautiful Mill Bay, British Columbia, Canada, is the one and only Louis Lawless. Yes, high atop there. Are you there, Louis?
You know how to spell my last name on the check, right? It's Louis Lawless.
Yes, we got that. Don't worry.
Oh, can we cuss? Can I cuss as I always do on the show?
Now you go right ahead, sir. We've got you covered.
It's about fucking time. Move on.
All right. And also joining us from his wonderful, beautiful, stately, I must say, apartment in Manhattan here in the big city is the one, the only, what's his name again? Oh, yes, Gilbert Godfrey. Are you ready, sir?
What the fuck?
Huh? Okay.
I'm ready.
Good. All right.
Yes.
All right. Gilbert Godfrey joining us from his lovely home here in the city. And also joining us is, of course, the one, the only George Takei, all the way from his home in Los Angeles, California. George, thank you for coming.
I think it's a treat to be here talking with you.
Yeah. There you go. And thank you. That's awesome. Now, is this thing on?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's on. Is this on? I can't tap it. I would tap it, but I won't do that. So.
There you go. Well.
Right. Only one, Meeps. That's us. The only one, HTLA Radio 1 New York, and you're here and you're listening. And this is Straight Talk. And, yeah, we've got 90 minutes of springtime in the city stories for you tonight. And, yeah, lots of social injustice stories. I'm in the mood for ranting. We said we weren't going to do a rant show, but here we are. And it's going to turn into a rant show.
It is, yes.
I can't help but be angry about the stories. You know, there's just too much to be excited about. And everybody's got to bring us down with all this stuff.
Stupidity.
That's right. And, well, we'll talk about that, too, because we've got a great show coming up for you that we've got in development for a little while now, and we're going to launch that Wednesday, and we'll talk about that a bit later. That's pretty exciting. That's called The Spotlight with Kate and Crush.
Absolutely. And tonight, a bit of a free-for-all. We're going to tear it up for you on tonight's Straight Talk. Everything from the day's events to some politics, goodiness, and the struggle, of course, to maintain home and work. We'll get into it all tonight. Professional businesswomen that I talk to, they do the work, but it's just the corporate work, and they think that's enough because, damn it, I've just put 12 hours a day in today in my job, and
right.
They feel deserving of something else, not to come home and take care of the kids, and not to come home and take care of the husband, and not to come home and take care of anything else.
Right.
It's time for them to kick their feet up now and go hit the bars and relax or something because they've earned it. Right. And I'm here to say that as a man, we do that all the time. We always have. We go out and work our full-time jobs or more.
Right.
And we come home and we're still expected to be the dad. We're still expected to help the kids with the homework. We're still expected to have activities and stuff with our family and have that interaction and put that time in.
Sure.
Maybe that's why we get 100% of our pay instead of 70% of our pay.
Right. Well, you're not... Well, in the tradition now, men are also expected to do half the housework and half of all that stuff, whereas it used to just be before, you know, the garbages and the lawns and all that stuff that you do, the man stuff, you know. So, yes, and unfortunately, in some cases, in a great majority of the households now, more often than not, the women are working, and, you know, I have so many, you know, friends that I know that their husbands take care of the kids and drop the kids at school and do the school activities and do the projects and wash the clothes. And
Yes, but with that comes the dreaded beta male, because there's not a single one of those men that I have met that I would look up to in battle.
No, of course not. And this is to our thinking. to our thinking. And while it took us years in practice, it was an ideology that we shared from the moment that we met anyway.
Yeah.
The whole, that was our vision for what the ideal family was.
Hi, I'm Gil Fulbright. The people that run my campaign, they've made this commercial, and I'm in it. This campaign, it's not about me. It's about crafting a version of me that'll appeal to you. A version that visits random work sites with paid actors pointing at things. A version of me that doesn't find old people loathsome or pointless. Has a conventionally attractive yet curiously still family. Listening to my constituents, legislating, these are things I don't do. What I do is spend about 70% of my time raising funds for re-election. I'd do anything to stay in office. My name's Gil Fulbright, but hell, I'll change my name to Phil Goldbright or Bill Fulbright or fill up my mouth with farts. These are the things that are important to me. And these are the fine people that finance my campaign. Now, in order to do these things, I have to stay in office. And to stay in office, I have to keep these guys happy. Now, if any of these things make these guys unhappy, well, my hands are tied. So come November, the choice is clear. You want another spineless mouthpiece for special interest in lobbyists? Or a spineless mouthpiece for special interest in lobbyists? I'm fill up my mouth with farts, and I approve this message.
You filthy American pigs. No longer will my men be forced to bow down to your pantyhose-wearing imperialism. Each week, we will raise pillars of holy fire in each of your cities until our demands are met.
Well, there you go. ISIS rearing her ugly head again. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be to you. Of course, to us here in New York City, it's 3:04 in the p.m. It's time for your coffee and cigarettes, the Tuesday Espresso for Tuesday, May 5th. Yes, Cinco de Mayo. And we'll even tell you a little bit today about why it is that we praise the mayonnaise every year. Or whatever the hell that thing is. Yeah, we'll tell you all about that. It's 83 degrees right now in Central Park, and I gotta tell you, I'm digging it. Yes, I am. Again, still partly cloudy, but, mostly sunny, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. And, of course, we've got 2016 news as all those candidates are lining up now. Yes, they're just coming out of the woodwork faster than transgenders. That's right. Lots of good stuff on the show for you today. First off, we'll tell you about the Islamic State claiming responsibility for the Texas Art Show attack. Texas Art Show. Those three words should never be together. Anyway, we'll also ponder why it is that we actually celebrate Cinco de Mayo, and hopefully clue you in as well. Also a story about a Phoenix woman, only 22 years old, accused of killing her boyfriend. That and a California water conservation effort that we told you about, I guess about a month ago now, is failing badly. And man, we mean badly. We've also got a story about a 10-year-old rape victim who's been, of course, denied an abortion. Yeah, you don't get that. And hey, it's Chlamydia Outbreak at a Texas high school. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, we've got all that and so much more today on the big show, so come on in and grab a cup, have a seat, and light one up, ladies and gentlemen. It is coffee time. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it may be to you again. That's right. You got Chris Crash Jesus Taylor here sitting in HTLA Studio 2 in downtown Manhattan. KCLA Radio 1, New York's best talk, of course. And it's your coffee and cigarettes, your Tuesday Espresso. This show is brought to you by the fine folks at Tim Hortons, New York City, now with 8 fine locations in that city to serve all your coffee and baked goods needs. So check them out. Tim Hortons, always fresh. Also, we got the one and only Jenny McCartney in the booth, pushing those buttons for us, making the show go here. Of course, on the PreSonus 2442 digital broadcast mixer. For anything, I say, in professional audio, digital audio, put it all together, there's only one place to go. It's PreSonus.com. Check them out at PreSonus.com. Also, this show is
powered by Procast.
Oh, God. You got to get me to take my headphones off, Jenny, when that happens. That hurts. Yes, we're powered by Procast Global, incorporated conglomerate mishmash of companies. Yes, whatever that is. Yes, there we go. Well, I guess we got to move on with the co-host, yes, because we do have some legal obligations there as well to cover today on the big show. Of course, as always, joining us from Millbay Studios in beautiful Millbay, British Columbia, Canada, is the one, the only film and television monster legend, Louis Lawless. Yes, he is there. We have him by satellite. Well, actually, it's the phone, but he wants us to say it's via satellite. Louis, are you there?
Didn't you read the goddamn script? I sent it to you.
Right. Yes, so indeed you are coming to us live via satellite.
It's just life, and I love doing it. I love doing these kind of stories anyway.
It's good. It's great to have you here every single day doing these stories.
We're 5 steps away from winning the Academy Award, and we didn't.
Which is, why I can get you on this show,
Oh, can we cuss? Can I cuss as I always do on the show?
Well, you go right ahead, sir. I have got you covered.
About fucking time. Move on. All
right. Well, moving on today, of course, from about 8 blocks down the road here in his beautiful, sprawling, mansion-like apartment is, of course, the one, the only Gilbert Godfrey. Gilbert, give it up, baby.
What the fuck? I'm ready.
Excellent. It's good to know.
Yes.
Yes, and also our new addition, our new angry addition. Our new I'm not sure what the word, abrasive.
Yes.
Just frickin' had it with life or whatever it is. The beyond the wormhole man himself.
Yes.
Is the one, the only Morgan Freeman. Morgan, are you there? I'm afraid to ask.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Ah, yes.
It's not fucking funny.
All right. Well, welcome to the show again, Morgan. It's great to have you here.
Double fucking news flash. I do not give a flying fuck.
Yes.
Okay. Well, again, it's always lovely to have you here, sir.
And I don't give a fuck if you SOR me. I will fucking assault you. It don't matter to me.
I guess that's not fucking funny.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's not fucking funny.
Okay. Well, as thank you, Gilbert. Calm the hell down.
Yes.
Yeah. As we've gotten you all on the line here now, we've got to move quickly into your little songs. Gilbert, of course,
yes.
you have your song ready.
Yes.
And then Morgan is going to give us a reading of another fine story. Yesterday we had the story of Franklin's shitty vacation. Yeah. Yeah, so today he's apparently going to regale us with something called the goat story.
The music is fantastic.
Oh,
you got to hear it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, Gilbert, take it away.
Na 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 na. Ba ma 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 ma. Oh yeah.
Who wants to grow up? Who wants responsibility? Oh, no, not me. Who wants to show up and work until you're 93? Now everybody says you're running wild. The teacher's calling you a problem.
Woo! I swear we are going to be a hit on Broadway this weekend. You betcha. And now, of course, the story that we've all been waiting for here, from narrated by Morgan Freeman. Take it away, Morgan. The goat story.
Once upon a time, there was a goat named Clarence. Clarence was just a normal goat who liked to play with his friends in the backyard. Like all goats, Clarence liked to pretend he had a castle and that he was queen of all Goatland, sitting in his throne made from the skulls of all who had defied him. One day, Clarence got a little rambunctious, and after destroying his owner's greenhouse, car, and treadmill, he wondered if there was more to life. So he made up his mind to visit the world outside his fence. After climbing all the way up a big ladder, Clarence found a jetpack, and he took off like a bird, except with no control over where he was going at all. Once he finally landed, he found himself at a human protest. They were protesting penis-shaped food, which Clarence didn't understand at all. Carrots and bananas were some of his favorite foods, so Clarence killed them all. Clarence thought maybe next time they would protest something worthwhile, like vagina-shaped food.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a pomegranate cut in half? Or a fistful of shaved pastrami? Ew, that's nasty. Clarence then went into the forest and came upon something interesting. It began to rain goats, like the "it's raining cats and dogs" metaphor, but literally, and with goats. Dozens and dozens of goats.
Yeah.
Talking a fuck ton of goats. Then, as you might imagine, the goats turned into an unholy ball of death, and Clarence was transformed into a super powerful demon goat. Being a demon goat was a lot like having a jetpack, except more insane and fucked up. Clarence was having a really fun day, but all fun has to end eventually, even for a demonic flying goat with a 300-foot-long tongue. So after he robbed a convenience store and went to a low-gravity testing facility and murdered a woman there by bouncing her off several higher wind speed fans, he headed home for a pleasant dinner with his family. His family was so glad to see Clarence. They'd been worried about him. Clarence assured them that he was fine by going on an after-dinner rampage through the house. And he even took one of them for a ride into the sky on his 300-foot-long tongue. What a great day.
Oh, well, you know, I gotta say, that was great, Morgan. Thank you so much for that. That was, I like that. You know, that
yes.
You know, that was something. I'm still sorry. I'm taken aback a little bit. I'm still sort of caught in that.
Fine. Okay. No worries.
Yeah. I'm just kind of caught in that thing. Great story. Thank you. Now you were, of course, in many feature films and television, and you've been everywhere doing everything. And I think my absolute favorite movie that had you in it was when you played the role of Red in the Shawshank Redemption. I gotta say, that was just pure gold.
Got on the elevator in L.A. one day, and the lady said, "Oh, I just saw you in the Hudsucker Reduction."
Oh, really? Oh,
it's not fucking funny.
Oh, yeah.
Punch yourself in the face right now, so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Yeah. They get crazy because all of a sudden nobody loves them.
Yeah, I know. Well, we do actually have a frickin' show to get to. I know. Yeah, let me.
I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that.
Okay, good to have that right out in the open there. Yeah, that's.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's, I guess, move on with the big show.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Oh, it is.
I think it should be short and sweet.
It never is on this show, Louis. Never. Well,
it's about fucking time. Move on.
Yes.
All right, well, moving on with the actual show today. Of course, we do have one for you. Topping the stories for this hour, of course, is the Islamic State claiming responsibility for that Texas attack we told you about yesterday. The Islamic State claimed responsibility Tuesday for the attack outside the Texas art show showcasing cartoon depictions of the Prophet Muhammad. But it was not clear how much involvement the group actually had directly. A statement read on the group's Al Bayan radio station. Hey, maybe we could get play there. Yeah. Actually, kind of a funny thing, but I've been looking at our numbers recently and some of the geolocations that some of the listeners are listening to this show from.
Yes.
And we're getting actually kind of scarily a weird, high percentage, 12%. I think it's 12.3.
Yes.
Percent of Iranian listeners. I don't know. I guess it's all that joyous terrorism news we spread,
It's not fucking funny.
Well, the Bayan radio station said that 2 soldiers of the Caliphate carried out Sunday's attack of the jihadist monitoring service, Site Intel Group says. If true, the attack would mark the first time that the Islamic State has claimed responsibility for an attack on U.S. soil. It was not clear today if Islamic State leaders had any knowledge of the attack before it took place Sunday night at the Muhammad Art Exhibit in Garland, Texas. White House spokesman Josh Earnest said officials don't know if the Islamic State's claim of responsibility for the attack in Garland, Texas is actually legitimate. This is still under investigation by the FBI and other agencies, Earnest said. It's too early to say at this point. For all we know, it could have just been a couple of guys hanging outside a KFC. Well, a statement from the group, also known as ISIS and ISIL, said, quote, "We'll tell America that what is coming will be more grievous and more bitter, and you will see from the soldiers of the Caliphate will harm you. Yes, we will harm you."
Yes.
That, of course, quote, came to us from the Associated Press, of quality quotes.
Yes.
Right there. Well, the Council on American Islamic Relations, the nation's largest Muslim civil rights and advocacy organization, condemned the attack as more insulting to our faith than any cartoon. Yes. Police said the suspects drove to a parking lot entrance at the event site, the Curtis Culwell Center in the Dallas suburb of Garland. A patrol car blocked the entrance to the lot, so the men got out of the car and began shooting. Garland police spokesman Joe Harn said a security guard in the patrol car was wounded in his leg. The police killed the attackers, identified as Phoenix residents Elton Simpson, 30 years old, and Nadir Sufi, 34. Oh, how can you be scared of anybody named Sufi?
Yes.
I don't know,
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
Oh, yeah.
It's not fucking funny. And I don't give a fuck if you SO Army. I will fucking assault you. It don't matter to me.
Morgan, I just can't get over the joy you spread with the your voice and everything you're saying today. It's wonderful. Thank you.
It's not fucking funny. This following message is for you. Do not go to tonight's event. I'm not fucking kidding. Don't go. Seriously. I swear to fucking me. If I see anyone being a goddamn boner at tonight's event, I will tell you to leave even if you're sober. I'm not even kidding. Try me.
Oh.
They get fucking crazy because all of a sudden nobody loves them.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That must be it, Morgan. You just think nobody loves you, and that's not true, man.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
All right, well, yes, Nadir Sufi. Yes, there we go. Not to be confused with Nadir Sofa. He's, that's, of course, the furniture baron in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah, come on down to Sofa Furniture, yes. Well, the exhibit hosted by the American Freedom Defense Initiative featured, of course, images of Islam's prophet, both historic and contemporary, and speeches by leading voices of freedom, like yours truly. Yes. Yeah, I was there. I was speaking on behalf of the Mudhullas. Yes. I've got a...
It's not fucking funny.
Of course, I've got an excerpt of my speech.
Yes.
Right here. You can check this out now.
You filthy American pigs. No longer will my men be forced to bow down to your pantyhose wearing imperialism.
And just throw that in for some comic relief.
Punch yourself in the face right now so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Yes.
Well, according to Islamic tradition, any physical depiction of the Prophet Muhammad, even a respectful one, is considered blasphemous. Well, I guess his photo shoot in Vanity Fair won't go over too well. Relatives of the attackers expressed bewilderment at the attack, of course. The Simpsons family issued a statement calling the attack an act of senseless violence. Damn, they're good. Oh, my God. I mean, just... that's just gold. You can't... It's an act of senseless violence.
Yes.
Yes.
Sex is only the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
Oh.
It's not fucking funny.
Okay. All right. Well, Simpson is believed to have tweeted... Well, of course, he's going to get on Twitter first. Yeah. Simpson is believed to have tweeted several ominous messages. Yes, before the Garland incident, using the hashtag, now this is the best way to be stealth, kids, hashtag Texas attack.
Yes.
Of course, yes, nobody will ever know we're coming. Yes. Well, as we told you yesterday, he was indicted back in January 2010 for lying to the FBI in a terrorism investigation when he told federal investigators he had not discussed traveling to Somalia to engage in violent jihad. Of course, his Twitter showed otherwise. Well, we got some new Sufi news.
Yes.
Yeah. Sufi's mother told WFAA-TV in Dallas-Fort Worth her son was a passionate defender of Islam.
Yeah.
But in no way violent. So ignore the bullets from my AK. I'm not really violent.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's not fucking funny.
Yes, it is. Come on. Well, Sophie, who left behind an 8-year-old son, owned a carpet cleaning business. There's a shocker. Yes. Carpet cleaning, laundromats, and, of course, dry cleaning. Yeah, that's how you spot terrorism in America.
Yes.
Well, owned the carpet cleaning business, of course. According to the Arizona corporate records, he previously owned... Oh, now, I forgot about this. Cleopatra's Pizza Bistro. Yes, because... Wait, Gilbert, this is good, because it takes an Egyptian queen to know Italian pizza. Right. Yes, but it also served halal or Islamically permissible food.
Yes.
Yes. Well, court records show he was sued twice for allegedly stealing pay-per-view broadcast of Ultimate Fighting matches. And showing them to patrons at the restaurant. Yes. Well, he was lost the lawsuit, of course, and was ordered to pay damages of several $1,000s. He's not a terrorist. He was kind. He was devoted to his son, and I still can't believe he got out of the car and opened up with an AK. There you go. That was his mother, actually.
Yes.
She said that, you know. It's the old thing, you know. He was always a good boy. Oh, yeah.
It's not fucking funny.
Oh, I'm going to lose it now. I can't.
Yes.
Bullshitters, never keep your mouth shut. Always hustling, always looking for something to do and putting things together. That's a American. Look how they took the country away from England.
Well, thanks for the save there, Louis, but England? Oh.
Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Morgan, you're already making me swallow my tongue. Stop it. Yes, thank you. I'm going to live.
Yes.
Well, there you go. That's what that is. We're going to go for our first 2-minute commercial break there, of course, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we're going to tell you all about that celebration of mayonnaise. Yes, it's the Cinco de Mayo coming up in 2.
You've got it locked to HTLA Radio 1, New York.
What if there was a coffee that was sourced from some of the world's most renowned growing regions, abundant with rich, fertile soil? What if this coffee was picked at the perfect moment, then packed meticulously and shipped carefully to be roasted under the watchful eye of coffee masters? What if it was expertly blended, ground, and sealed, ensuring maximum flavor and freshness, then brewed in small batches and always served fresh within 20 minutes, just the way you like it? Now, what if this coffee just happened to be the coffee you already know and love? Tim Hortons. Always fresh. Always great tasting coffee.
Man, I've been to a lot of places over these past 50 years. Seen the whole true north strong and free. 'Cause I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Cooksville, Stouffville, Bainesville, Bowmanville, Bonnieville, Unionville, Oakville, Dunville, Brockville, Boucherville, Melville, Drummondville, Kentville, Grenville, Morinville, Maryville, Parksville, Stephenville, Sackville, Spring Hill, Westville, Walkerville, hanging on a windowsill. Hey! He said, wow, that's a lot of places. I said, hang on, there's more. I've been to Moncton, Picton, Shannon, Vernon, Stellarton, Hamilton, Nipigon, Nobleton, Yorkton, Brighton, Bolton, Beaverton, Brandon, Edmonton, Walkerton, Wyerton, Granby, Miramichi, Charlottetown, Burnaby, Yellowknife, Whitehorse, Corner Brook, Nunavut. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the prairies bare, man. I breathed the mountain air. I've traveled, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere, man. Check it out. Ottawa, Wawa, Mattawa, Chippewa, Moose Jaw, Oshawa.
Some said the U.S. has lost its innovative power. We said America is lighting the way as the innovation nation. Singular insights, superior execution. That's the power of global connections. Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Voted top global research firm 2011, 12, and 13.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, Pop-Up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I've been so inspired by being in New York because everything from what people are wearing on the street to the way they're interacting with each other, to drive through the West Village at night and you see a couple kissing on the street, or you see someone fighting outside their apartment, or you see so much humanity on a daily basis that even if you're not inspired by your own life that day, you can be inspired by someone else's life.
You got that long hair, slick back, white t-shirt, and I got that good girl face and a tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we come back every time, 'cause we never go out of style. We never go out of style. Take me out.
There's only one place to get more Taylor. We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.
What the fuck?
I know.
I'm ready.
Are you fucking stupid?
Oh, boy.
You know why, Chris? Because you're such a control freak, you don't want anyone to tell you what to do.
Really? Is that... Yeah? You think so, huh?
No. No,
Now,
I
here's
don't.
a segue.
No. We're
It's not fucking
5
funny.
steps away from winning the Academy Award. And we did it.
Nobody's listening to anybody.
Yes.
We don't care. It's just all over. I don't know.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in. Because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
Well, welcome back to the rough effing ride.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
The music is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta hear it.
It's not fucking funny.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, it's not funny, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. In case you haven't noticed, oh yes, we are. This is not effing funny. We're here with the Morgan Freeman, of course.
It's not fucking funny.
Yes, and the one and the only Gilbert Gottfried, of course.
Yes.
And well, Louis, what do you got to say?
Oh my God, he's becoming black. I like it. Do a little rap here too.
It's not fucking funny.
No, I know. Yeah, Louis, you have to understand that Morgan, he doesn't like to be referred to as a black man,
Yes.
an African American. No, and when you do that, he thinks it's not funny.
It's not fucking funny.
Morgan, do you have any words for Louis about his black comment?
Punch yourself in the face right now, so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. I don't even have to control Louis anymore. I'll just get Morgan to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that.
Oh, yes, he will. He will, absolutely. Thank you very much for that, Morgan. It's always great to, I don't know, to have a side of you that you don't give out to anybody else.
Yes.
Just,
That's what they've done. They've reached a particular point that they feel they're untouchable.
well, he is. He's a superstar, you idiot.
Double fucking news flash.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, moving on to the big show today, we're going to reveal the mystery. We're going to tell you exactly what the hell this Cinco de Mayo thing is. Yes, why do we celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Yes.
Well, for many Americans, Cinco de Mayo, of course, means enjoying Mexican food and probably a few margaritas. Yes.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
I know.
Yes.
I know. But Cinco de Mayo, which means May 5th in Spanish. Wow. Okay, I thought it had something to do with mayonnaise. Is actually probably one of the most misunderstood Mexican holidays. Probably because in this country, Mexicans are illegal. Well, contrary to popular belief, Cinco de Mayo is not Mexico's Independence Day. No, they'd have to get up off the dirt floor for that. And Mexican independence is actually celebrated on September 16th for some strange, bloody reason. I don't know. Well, Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Mexican Army's unlikely victory over the French forces of Napoleon III on May 5th, 1862. And, of course, the Battle of Puebla. Yeah, I did not know that. Nope. Well, Mexico had troubles paying back the war debts due to European countries, and France had come to Mexico to collect that debt. See, so why are our three big credit companies in the United States all surprised at all this Mexican debt? It's pretty historic.
It's not fucking funny.
Well, Morgan, if you had to carry the debt...
Yes.
Yeah, see?
And I don't give a fuck if you SOR me. I will fucking assault you. It don't matter to me.
See, so you know, if they owed you money, you'd go and beat the snot out of them, right?
No.
Yeah, sure you wouldn't. Well, today, Cinco de Mayo has become more of an American holiday than a Mexican one. That's right, Mexicans, we stole it. But most non-Mexican Americans still have no idea about the day's history, says Carlos Tortolero, president of the National Museum of Mexican Art in Chicago. Hey, wait a minute. That might be a hint. You know, why do we have a National Museum of Mexican Art way up north in Chicago? Of course we're going to have border problems down south. Makes no sense to me. Okay, well, if you went to any bar tonight and said, "What's this day about?" they would be absolutely clueless. And you can't blame the alcohol consumption either, says Tortolero. Yes, for Tortolero, Cinco de Mayo is a reminder of how many times Mexico has been invaded by other countries. Well, don't worry, Mexico. America doesn't have its eye on you. Who the hell would want that? Oh, yeah.
Always with a female having a relationship, married or single, it's always better that they do the leaving. If you do the leaving, it creates that lingering thing. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Louis.
Yes.
Thank you. I think we'll have to get him into a home.
Yes.
Yeah. Calm down.
It's not fucking funny.
Well, Cinco de Mayo is actually a reminder of how many times Mexico... Yeah, I read that, and there's nothing else. Okay. There you go. Well, I guess we're done with that story. Yeah, no, we're done.
Yes.
Yeah, we're done with that one. Before I move on to the next one, which, of course, is the Phoenix woman, just 22 years old, who's accused of killing her boyfriend. What was Cinco de Mayo again? I'm not sure if I...
Punch yourself in the face right now. Yeah. So that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Yes, I'm sorry, Morgan. I had no idea you were the expert on Mexico and its celebrations and holidays.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
Yes.
We won't make that mistake again. So moving on, yes, Phoenix police have accused a 22-year-old woman of killing her 24-year-old boyfriend just this past Saturday night after he said that he hit her during an argument, court records show. Marilyn Rivera Alvarez, of course, not Mexican, is currently being held on a $500,000 bond in Maricopa County, Arizona jail on suspicion of second-degree murder in connection with the shooting death of Erasmo Gonzalez. That's right. I guess they're celebrating Cinco de Mayo. Yes. Just how we do it, senor.
Yes.
It's not fucking funny.
Yes, it is. Yeah, no. Well, the court records show that the couple recently had several unreported domestic violence incidents. The police said Alvarez struggled with jealousy and control issues and was warming up for Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, Saturday's incident occurred at the home where Alvarez and Gonzalez lived with his family. Oh, see, further proof. Illegals. Well, after a party for a pay-per-view boxing match, oh my God, they're terrorists.
Double fucking news flash.
Yes.
Well, police said Alvarez called him while he was there because she did not believe he was honest about where he was going and was angry he'd left home. Gonzalez returned to the home and went into a room with Alvarez. Records show he emerged shortly after and told his family members he didn't want the food he'd just bought. Police said Gonzalez went back into the room with relatives and heard a gunshot. According to court records, they entered the room to find Alvarez kneeling next to Gonzalez's body and a .40 caliber semi-automatic handgun in her hands, court records show. Alvarez called her family while in police custody. She said the shooting was an accident and that Gonzalez had hit her when he returned home from getting food. Police said they found scratches on Alvarez's neck and forehead. Yes, and the smoking gun in her hand. Yes. Well, I don't know about you guys. I'm going to have to do this.
Yes.
It's a story we've been following, certainly at Coffee and Cigarettes over the last several months, of course, about the California water conservation efforts. And, of course, their restrictions that they legally imposed back in March. California badly missed Governor Jerry Brown's water conservation target for March, state officials said Tuesday. The State Water Resources Control Board said water use fell less than 4% in March compared to the same in the same month in 2013. Overall savings has only been about 9% since last summer, despite Jerry Brown's voluntary 20% target. The board is considering emergency drought regulations aimed at reducing urban water use by 25% statewide, but who'd listen? Regulators are actually considering rules to set water reductions targets of as much as 36% for some communities. The drought-ravaged state announced drastic steps back on April 1st to preserve what water it still has by ordering historic nationwide measures that slash use for highway medians and golf courses and replace millions of acres of lawn with drought-resistant landscaping. We could replace the angry folks in Ferguson with race-resistant people. Yeah, we could. A little bit of that race-resistant stuff.
It's not fucking funny. Double fucking news flash.
Yes.
Well, paltry mountain snowpack at the lowest since 1950 means perilously low levels at state reservoirs, which supply 30% of California's May through November water to homeowners, farms, wineries, and utilities. It's not looking good at all. In fact, they're saying that they're likely going to have to source out to other states to truck in water. Yeah, that's not good. That's definitely a news flash there.
News flash, you stupid cocks.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to have to go for our second commercial break. But when we come back, don't go anywhere. I'll tell you about that 10-year-old rape victim who was denied an abortion. There, you want something to rage on there, Morgan? There's something for you. I'll tell you when we come back if she's black.
It's not fucking funny.
Okay, it's not funny. Back in 2.
You've got it locked to New York's best talk, HTLA Radio 1.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop-up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
It could be 7 in the morning. Or 10 at night.
In Chilliwack, BC.
Or St. Peter's, Nova Scotia.
It could be Michelle.
Or Mark.
Or Jen.
But whenever, wherever you order that cup of Tim Hortons Premium Blend Coffee,
You know that it's always fresh.
From Newfoundland and Labrador to Vancouver Island, Tim Hortons, a coffee all our own.
When we arrived at our hotel in New York, the porter was so incredibly careless with our bags. And the room they gave us, it was beautiful.
A broom closet.
But the worst part was the shower.
My wife drying herself with the
Egyptian cotton towels.
Shower curtain defined that whole vacation for her. Don't just visit New York.
Visit TripAdvisor New York.
With millions of reviews, a visit to TripAdvisor makes any destination better.
Some said the U.S. has lost its innovative power. We said America is lighting the way as the innovation nation. Singular insights, superior execution. That's the power of global connections. Bank of America Merrill Lynch. Voted top global research firm 2011, 12, and 13.
I've been so inspired by being in New York because everything from what people are wearing on the street to the way they're interacting with each other, to drive through the West Village at night and you see a couple kissing on the street, or you see someone fighting outside their apartment, or you see so much humanity on a daily basis that even if you're not inspired by your own life that day, you can be inspired by someone else's life.
You got that long hair, slicked back, white t-shirt, and I got that good girl face and a tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we come back every time, 'cause we never go out of style. We never go out of style. Take me out.
There's only one place to get more Taylor.
We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.
Doesn't that count for something? No, you stupid fucking asshats. It fucking doesn't. Do you want to know fucking why? Do you? Punch yourself in the face right now. So that I don't have to fucking
Now,
do it
here's a
myself.
segue. Hey, you JoJo's, hey.
Oh, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with all you guys. I really don't. Well, welcome back to the big show today. Yes, the Tuesday Espresso, coffee and cigarettes for Tuesday the 5th of May, 2015. 84 degrees Central Park right now. More sunny than cloudy.
Yes.
Shut up, you don't know.
Yes.
I'm looking on all my gauges and stuff. I've got gauges and things. Yeah. Yeah. Louis, are you still awake?
Wait a minute, I got lost. HTLA.
Right.
Oh, HTLA.
Mhm.
Hell is that?
You were saying during the break, Louis, you needed some money. What do you need money for again?
I need to try and raise $25,000 to enter in the Academy Awards.
Right.
And I think it's a fantastic risk because we have a tremendous chance. There's about 200 members that vote on it, and they all you have to give them a DVD now.
A whole DVD. Wonder if Morgan has that problem. Huh?
Newsflash, you stupid cocks. It's not fucking funny.
Yes.
All right, it's not effing funny. Yep.
So I could see you feel very uncomfortable talking.
Don't even go there.
Punch yourself in the face right now, so that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Yes, we're saving Morgan Freeman from punching us in the face.
Yes.
We're doing it all right here now for your listening pleasure. There we go. Well, moving on. Welcome back, of course, to the show, and this is good stuff here. Nothing quite like a 10-year-old rape victim denied an abortion. I always say.
Sex is only the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all fun and games when you're raping her, but then then your squirt happens.
Yes.
And
it's not fucking funny.
Yes, it is. Well, the story comes to us from a newser. The girl is 10 years old, and she's 22 weeks pregnant with a child, of course, of the stepfather who raped her. Yes. Oh, yes, and he impregnated her after he was reported to social services. And she's the subject of a fierce debate among adults over the moral, legal, physical, and psychological implications of whether she should carry the child to full term. No, that's not freaking funny. Yeah,
It's not fucking funny.
Yes, so I will continue here if I can figure out where the hell I am.
Yes.
Well, the girl in question lives in Paraguay, yes, which bans abortion except in the case of a threat to the mother's health. And the government has thus far denied the girl's mother's request to grant an abortion. Quote, right now, there's no reason to interrupt that pregnancy. No. Oh, no. Sick freaks are genetic. Hello?
Yes.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
Yeah. Yes, there's no reason to terminate, says public health rep, adding that given the stage of the pregnancy, it's even more dangerous for the girl to abort. Well, let's put some little rape sperm growing in you and see how you like it. Yeah, we'll get Morgan to come on over there and fill you up. And
it's not fucking funny.
Well, the facts of the case, the child's mother reported the stepfather's sexual abuse back in January of 2014, and the authorities took no action. She was pissed because she wasn't getting no action. Well, they did, however, arrest the mother when she brought the girl to the hospital with a swollen belly late last month, and the pregnancy was discovered, reports CNN. The stepfather is on the run. The girl is now alone, says a feminist activist. Oh, yeah, they'll help. Well, the Paraguayan state has a clear responsibility for that. Amnesty International is among other groups that have jumped in, claiming that the girl's age alone should trigger an exception from the law. The physical and psychological impact of forcing this young girl to continue with an unwanted pregnancy is tantamount to torture, says a rep. The counters the government rep. She has no complications at all. If any complication appears, we'll proceed based on that. You know, how about a complication of Crash Man sitting in the hospital with a shotgun? How about that? Yes, an 11-year-old girl in Chile 2 years ago caused a similar debate. She since had that spawn. Yes, she did. And hey, if you thought that was bad stuff going on, well, look no further than Texas. Yes, we've got some nastiness in Texas, of course.
I will fucking cunt punt the next person I hear about doing something like that.
Really, you will, because that would be good. We maybe could stop this thing at the right at the. We'll get to the heart of the problem there, Morgan. You know.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we won't then. Huh?
So fine. Okay. No worries.
Sure. Well, moving on. More bad news for Texas, as if the art exhibit getting shot up wasn't bad enough. Yeah, you just can't win. You just can't win in Texas. I remember back in the day when you could win in Texas. Yes, all those years ago. But now, of course, you can't win in Texas. So says the Chlamydia Outbreak that's stunning a Texas high school. Yes, it's official. School officials have declared an actual outbreak of chlamydia at a high school in Crane County, Texas, where the only sex ed course is legally required to emphasize abstinence. Maybe they should emphasize reading and understanding. School officials sent out letters to parents last week warning that 20 of Crane High School students' 300 have come down with the disease. That's a very dirty, dirty girl.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
Yes.
That's right. Well, which, of course, chlamydia affects males and females, but can cause permanent reproductive damage in the latter if left untreated. Also, I got to tell you from personal experience, it makes your balls expand to, like... And no, I didn't live in Texas.
Yes.
So, no. I got around. Yes. Well, the letter said, well, and of course I have 7 children now too, so my balls were the size of a basketball, but I guess they got it in time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, a letter to said parents should be aware of the growing problem. CBS 7 reports the district also planned to have a meeting this week with school officials, parents, and teachers to discuss how the hell this happened. Well, currently the Crane Independent School District does not offer a curriculum in human sexuality. Clearly. Yeah. Yes, but according to its student handbook, it does offer a whole 3-day sex ed course each fall semester. Texas law mandates that such courses emphasize abstinence. Yes, indeed, a district committee recommended Scott and White's Worth and Weight abstinence plus curriculum 3 years ago. If kids are not having any sexual activity, they can't get this disease. It's not a bad program, says Jim. Well, actually, technically, I figured this all out.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured this all out. I know exactly what happened. It's not these kids having sex. It's some dirty freaking teacher back from a weekend. It's not
fucking funny.
No. It's some teacher back from a weekend, and they used the bathroom, and now
tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in, because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
And that's what she said. Yeah. Well, it's not a bad program, says Jim Rummage, the district superintendent, but residents say they're not too thrilled with the results. I mean, I have a kid. Honestly, I don't want my kid growing up in an area where nasty stuff like that happens, resident Edward Martinez, an illegal Mexican, tells News 4. Yes, a huge number of Americans have chlamydia and don't know it. There you go. There it is. And finally, the final story up today on the big program is 4 reasons to thank your professor for National Teacher Appreciation Day. And given the chlamydia story, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes.
It's not fucking funny.
No, okay. I knew it was coming. Well, today, many countries celebrate one day each year that recognizes the work of educators. In the United States, well, there's no reason for recognizing teachers. However, be that as it may, an Arkansas teacher named Maddie White Woodridge first conceived of the idea of National Teacher Appreciation Day. Wouldn't it make sense that teachers who teach kids that are ranking 53rd in the entire planet would come up with a day to celebrate themselves? Yeah. Well, they first conceived the day in the mid-40s with the help of Eleanor Roosevelt and the National Education Association. The idea was finally fully realized on March 7th, 1980. In 1985, the date of National Teacher Appreciation Day, also known as National Teacher Day, was switched to the Tuesday of the first week of May. This year, Tuesday, May 5th, marks the holiday, but because Bush changed the days of all the other holidays, we don't know. We don't know when.
Punch yourself in the face right now.
Yes.
So that I don't have to fucking do it myself.
Right. Though you can show your appreciation in a variety of ways, the most exceptional way is poison apple. There we go. Yes, and, well, gang, guess what? That's all the time we got for today. Thank you, everybody, for kicking in here. Of course, thank you, Louie, for calling Morgan Freeman black. He appreciates that.
He called me, and he called me, and he kept calling me, and I wouldn't answer the phone.
Well, yeah, and you probably won't now either. Thank you, Gilbert, for being here again today.
Thank you for listening and support the show for the love of God.
It's not fucking funny.
And, of course, the one, the only Morgan Freeman, thank you so much, sir, for being here. We appreciate it. We couldn't have done it without you.
I do not give a flying fuck.
All right, there you have it. Well, thank you. Just the same, I don't care if you... Yeah, whatever. Screw you. And, of course, be sure to catch Crash Talk tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, where I'm going to be talking about Morgan Freeman. Yes.
Newsflash, you stupid cocks.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't forget to miss that one. And if you do miss that one, of course, never fear, you can catch us on Coffee and Cigarettes tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, for your Wednesday grinder. We'll all be here in joyous celebration of the man himself there.
Tie yourself down to whatever chair you're sitting in.
Yes.
Because this is going to be a rough fucking ride.
And to all of you listeners out there, thanks for listening. We will catch you soon.
We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.